Hello and welcome to another pantomime review where yet again we're another Peter Pan production, this time in Milton Keynes, starring Craig Revel Horwood as Captain Hook, Max Fulham as Smee and Ross Carpenter as Peter Pan. This panto was a joy to watch, simply just for Max Fulham. Firstly, the set is decent from Crossroads, vibrant and many scene changes, from the nursery to Captain Hook's massive ship. Within the first 10 minutes we're greeted by the twins' effects crocodile. Whilst not being as big as the one at the Palladium, it certainly was a treat for the audience, especially within the first 10 minutes. However, being in the stalls, the croc turned slightly too much to the left, meaning that we were left exposed to some of the operators controlling the leg. Max Fulham burst into action as Captain Hook's right-hand man at the start of Act 1, winning audiences over with Gordon. Some standouts from him is his juggling with one hand routine, while Gordon recites the alphabet backwards whilst Max hops, one of the most impressive routines in the whole show, which by the way was flourished. Max was the star of this show. Not having done loads of pantomimes before, he was truly a pro, and this guy is one to watch. His talent was so incredible, I was simply blown away. He also does a Strictly dance-off executed fantastically by Craig and him, although Max definitely had the moves compared to Craig. Max also joked when his clothes were ripped off that there was finally some eye candy in the show for the mums. Craig, not being in the show too much, sings two songs in this production, one being Don't Stop Me Now and Frank Sinatra's I Did It My Way. His entrance was one of the highlights, with a wave of boos and him remarking, "Shut up." He really shined with Max, but wasn't really given much time to actually shine throughout the production. I Did It My Way rendition went down well with the audience as well. The If I Were Not in Neverland routine was well done, with audience still loving this routine to the day. Don't fix what ain't broken applies here. The Sally Seashell Sails by the Seashore routine was great with some well rehearsed accidents, and Tink absolutely powering through the script. Fair play to her. Talking of Tink, played by Zara MacIntosh, easily the best story lead character. I think Crossroads have perfected Tink's script this year across the country, and she has much more time to shine compared to Pete and Wendy. Peter Pan, played by Ross Carpenter, and Wendy, played by Evelyn Hoskins, were sufficient in the role with some great vocals. What I loved about this production was Max Fulham's energy. He clearly has the most energy in the cast, and nice comic timing, making this pantomime extremely enjoyable to watch. The acrobatic scene was a really nice addition, the audience loved it, and Smee trying to join in was also very funny too. It's nice to see these variety acts included in pantomime, as usually these acts are exclusive to Goldilocks by Crossroads, which by the way, Milton Keynes will be getting next year's Bristol's Goldilocks with Brian Conley. He went down a treat with MK last year, and I'd be interested to see him next year. I'm guessing we'll get the exact same cast of Bristol. At times it did feel like there wasn't much cast with Max Fulham and felt more like his show, so it would have been nice if the show was more equal with him and Craig. This pantomime is family fun, no rude jokes and a nice evening out. Craig could have been used more, and he's in Nottingham next year with his signature panto Cinderella as the wicked stepmother. Overall, Milton Keynes get a 3.5 star review. You can book your tickets at atgtickets.com.